Welcome once again to the next part of your final exam review. I hope I can get another 10 done in this video. 30 is what percent of 90? 30 is my part, because it's saying 30 is. We are looking for what percent of 90. So that means out of a 90 question test, you scored or you got 30 of them correct. What percent, or what you guys like to ask me, what is my grade? So this is saying is 30 over 90 equals x over 100. So we can take the cross product for this one and do 100 times 30 to get 3,000. And set that equal to 90x. And now we take both sides, divide it by 90, and we can cancel out a 0 at the end here, so you can technically do 300 divided by 9, and we get 33.3 repeating percent equals x. So not too good here. All right, let's go to the next one. Number 5144 is 80% of what number? So what this is saying is 44 is the number of questions you answered correct. 80% is your grade. Out of how many questions, how many problems, of what number? What's the total is what it's saying. So if we use the percent equation this time, A equals P times W. A is 44, equals, your percent would be 0.8 or 0.80 times W. So your goal is to isolate W, divide both sides by 0.8. Okay, these cross reduce. You set up your division. We have 44 is being divided by 8/10. Move your decimal point once to the right in the dividend, and now figure out how many times 8 goes into 440, and I hope you come up with a solution of 55. So that means the total number of questions on your test was 55. 52, find the new amount. We have 50 liters being increased by 16%. So what this question is really saying is, what is 16% of 50? So let's use the formula A equals P times W. So A equals 0.16 or 16 hundredths of what number? The total or the whole. So 16 hundredths times 50, you should get an answer of 8. But that's only one part. That only represents the amount being increased. So this means we're going to add 8 to 50. So 50 plus 8 gives us a grand total of 58. So that's our new amount. 53, we have 53 millimeters decreased by 64%. I don't know what 64% is of 50, but we can find it. A equals P times W. Okay, so A equals 0.64 or 64 hundredths times the whole, times 50. So take 0.64, multiply that to 50, and we get an answer of A, or part, equals 32. So what this is saying is take 50 and take away 64%. Or in other words, for this problem, we're going to take away 32. So take 50 and subtract 32, we get a final answer of 18. $54, a bike with an original price of $120 is discounted 20%. What is the sale price? Well, the question is first asking us what is 20% of 120, and then subtract that. And that is the price we pay on sale. Because a sale, the beauty of a sale is that the price is cheaper and not more expensive. So we can use A equals P times W again. So what part will we save? So A equals 20%, which is 0.2 or 0.20, times the whole. Well, the whole amount is $120. So we're going to take 0.2 times 120. All right, so what we need to do now is multiply 2/10 times 120, and we get an answer of A equals 24. Remember, this number here represents the discount. This is how much you'll be saving off of the bike. Okay, so now with this discount, we're going to take the original $120 for the bike, and we are going to subtract what we're saving. So we're going to take 120 minus 24, and that equals $96 for the bike. So that's our sale price. A gold chain with the original price of $120 is on sale for $66. What is the percent? So $66 is what percent of 120? So 66 over 120 equals, actually, that's not right, I'm sorry. What is the percent of the discount? This is actually a percent of change question. So the formula for percent of change is difference over original equals X over 100. And some of you may be asking, how do I know it's a percent of change question? Well, we know what the old price is, and we know what the new price is. So we know the old, we know the new. We want to know what the decrease was, like what percent $66 represents from 120. So with that said, what's the difference between 120 and 66? So 120, the difference is 120 minus 66, we get 54, over the original price, which is 120. And we set that equal to X over 100. Okay, now we take the cross product. We do 100 times 54. We get 5,400. And divide this whole thing by 120. And we get an answer of 45, or 45%. All right, a remote control airplane with the original price of $83 is on sale for $53.95. What's the percent of discount? So that means how much did we save? What's our percent of change? So if we go back here, we'll use the same formula. And we're going to take the difference between $83 and $53.95. And our difference is $29.05. And we're going to put that over the original, which is, oops, 29.05 over the original, which is $83. And we set this equal to x over 100. Okay, again, we take the cross product and we do 2905 times 100 to get 2,905. And we're going to divide this by 83. And we get an answer of 35. So x equals 35%. So that's the percent of discount that you received on the remote control airplane. 57. After a discount of 25%, the sale price of a ride got distracted. The sale price of a ride pass at a fun park is $45. What is the original price? What is the original price? So I don't know if you remember, but in order to do original price, we use A equals P times W. And the $45 represents the sale price. And the sale price always represents part of the whole amount or part of the entire total that you would pay. So the 45 is the A, the part. It's not the whole cost that you paid for. You paid a smaller price. You saved 25%. So if you saved 25%, what percent did you pay? Well, what's 100% minus your discount of 25? 75% or 0.75 times W. Now to solve, you divide both sides by 0.75 and you divide. Okay, now we move this decimal point twice to the right and we move this decimal twice to the right. We get an answer of 60 equals W. All right, we're going to stop here so we don't run out of time. I'll catch you on the next video.